It's James from NeuralNet Games, and welcome back to another day in the arena. I'm joking. Good God. What an incredible game that was. Oh, you gotta watch the gameplay footage of this deck. It can just do incredible, ridiculous things out of nowhere. It's fairly cheap to craft, and I do think that it has an even higher upside than this particular build, so make sure you stick around for the post-game wraps. I'm going to talk more about it then. So we've got a deck that does a couple different things. One, it has insane card selection. You will never have land problems in this deck. That's one of the reasons I love it. So we're going to do a bunch of different things. Let's start with the Snarling Gorehound. Menace, whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, surveil 1. So that's card selection. And fills your graveyard for Descend and for Delirium. Then we're also using the Scrapwork Mutt. When it enters, you can discard a card, so more card selection. And then Fear of Missing Out, right? It's got Delirium. Whenever it attacks for the first time, if you've got 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, you get to untap target creature, as you saw in the intro. Let's go! Ow! It also gives you card selection. And then we've got a Reverent Gremlin. Whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Do this only once each turn. So that's the first theme, is card selection, getting Delirium going, and Descend going. Why do we want Delirium? Well, Delirium has we've got Violent Urge. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike. And then if you've got Delirium, it's double strike. And then you combine that with Monstrous Rage, and you combine that with Fear of Missing Out. And if your opponent's tapped out, you can hit them for, 25, 30 damage out of nowhere sometimes. It just gets absolutely insane. Then the next piece is I wanted to have kind of a closer that puts a lot of pressure on. So we've got a couple of haste creatures. Screaming Nemesis, which I absolutely love. Like, this thing is just, it's ridiculous. They can't really block it because they're going to take damage, and hopefully you're going to be putting a bunch of pressure on them already, and so they're probably going to be at a low life total, so it puts them in a bind all the time. Great finisher. And then this is awesome. You're going to see in the gameplay a bunch of times where my opponent has little creatures or something like that that they don't really want to block with, but they have to block this. Also, if you've got Violent Urge out of nowhere, you can put like 10 damage out with this card. Like, somebody wipes the board, bang, next turn, Fear of Being Hunted, Violent Urge with Delirium, 10 damage. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Then I've got a little bit of removal, cut down, and Virtue of Persistence. This is an enchantment, so great to discard to get, your Delirium. Just remember that it's an adventure. When you play it, it's just going to sit in exile. It's not actually going to be an enchantment. One other thing I wanted to talk about here too is not Ashnod's Harvester. Scrapwork Mutt is an artifact creature, 2 for Delirium. Fear of Missing Out, enchantment creature, 2 for Delirium. And then same with Ashnod's Harvester, 2 for Delirium, right? Artifact and creature, enchantment creature. What you want to make sure to do is be very careful when you unearth. When you unearth, it leaves the graveyard and it may impact your Delirium. This deck is actually a really fun deck to play because it has a ton of great synergies and it has a ton of great decisions. And then to round things out, we've got Stalactite Stalker. I just love one of this card. It can do a bunch of different things. It's not amazing, but it does fit in the deck. We'll talk about it in the post-game wraps, but this is one you could probably take out. And then I've got 1 Callous Sellsword here so that we can double strike, do a bunch of damage, and then sack something that has a Violent Urge or a Monstrous Rage on it, just to give us a little bit more reach. Lands are pretty standard, running 23 lands. We've got, all these good lands that are boring and I don't want to talk about. Anyways, let's get into it. Gameplay is awesome. Make sure that when you see my videos come up in the notifications, you check them out right away if you've got time to watch them. and then, watch them all the way through. That's the best thing you can do for a small creator like myself. Okay, thanks. Let's actually get into it now. Okay, looks like a fantastic hand. Question is, what do I do? What do I do on one? Gorehound? I think it's gotta be. I gotta hope for the extra land. Gotta be this one, James. Don't play the other one, you idiot. I hate making silly little mistakes like that. Okay, no play. Yeah, I couldn't wait, I guess. Look at the card selection, baby. Let's go. That is definitely going into the graveyard. So creature into the graveyard. And then we're also going to discard... Dude, I don't want to discard the land. Not at this point. I'm going to get another land though, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. We'll draw another land next turn. It's slightly risky, but I have so much card selection here. I have double card selection again next turn. Okay, they've got a fear of missing out. There you go. See? Never didn't have it, baby. Let's go. So I think it's got to be the Nemesis. Or I can double play Hand That Feeds. I've only got 2 Delirium, though. I mean, this is probably the most pressure, right? They can't block. Not the best draw I've ever had in my life. Man, the card selection in this deck is so good. Yeah, this would probably be close to one of the weaker draws overall, I think. But this deck really does get going. Turn 4 is really when you just roll it. And they only have 1 Delirium. Let's see what they're actually going to do here. Okay. Okay, so... what did it do? 5 damage? Should I just go face here? They only have 1 Delirium. It's not that good a card right now. I think I'm just going to go face. Okay, so we'll just Virtue. I don't love that either, though. Virtuing it is pretty decent and gets us closer to that. I guess that's the play. It just means we can't double spell, which really sucks though, right? I'm tempted to do this and try and hit a land. I'm going to do this and try and hit a land. Right? I get to Surveil. Monstrous Rage is pretty good here too, though. I think I'm actually going to keep it and then draw it. We're just going to gun this right now, I think. I want to make sure and make the optimal plays here. We're just going to put massive pressure on. I think they're going to have a real hard time stopping us because both of these can be unearthed too. I don't know about this card. 5 damage, 2 red, sorcery. I get it, but they have Delirium, so they get to attack twice. Who cares? Doesn't matter. They're gonna kill the Scrapwork Mutt, right? But it comes back anyways. So Ashnod's Harvester, the Mutt. If I had 1 mana, I win the game. No, that's not true, actually. It would be close, though. So what do I play here? I think I have to play this again, right? Or I can Virtue their fear of missing out. think I'm gonna do that instead. So close though. One more mana. Regretting throwing that mana away now. I don't think it does us any good to attack here because they just get a card out of it. Although it does pave the way for the next turn. Okay, whatever. We got Unearth. It's okay. Another Clockwork Percussionist. We just need one more mana and we would have crushed this game so easily. They need blockers now, right? Jesus, can I draw another card, please? Okay, we're gonna do this for card selection. That's all I can do. Kind of silly, but yeah, it comes in tapped. Jeez, man. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. Because again, we get Unearth, right? Okay. This is actually really good because I'm gonna win the game if they don't double block the Snarling Gorehound. Hey! That's double strike in 2-1. Oh, let's go! On the play. Yeah, I don't think we could possibly throw this away. I think it's Gorehound first, too. This card just gives you so much selection in a deck like this. Beautiful. Okay, I didn't see a stick there. Do I really want a 4th land? Nope. Put that in there for Delirium. And for Descend. This card gets big pretty quick in this deck. I only have 1 in just because of the theme, but they can take whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Don't care at all. They're going to take the Screaming Nemesis. Guaranteed. But that is okay. They're not going to be happy about that. Not at all. Put the pressure on. Let's go. I love Ashnod's Harvester and the Scrapwork Mutt against discard decks too, because you get to just play them again and unearth them. They're good cards, man. Oh, we got a Laughing Jasper Flint. What does he do again? The beginning of your upkeep, number of outlaws you control. Right, so it starts giving him very good selection. Okay, so they know I have a Violent Urge. So they can't do anything here at all. Like nothing. I have to do it, right? It gets me 1 closer to Delirium. I could sack this, technically. And I would get 2 damage extra, but I would lose 2 damage here. I think it's just Violent Urge, right? I think so. I doubt if they have board wipes or anything here, so we'll just play this out and off we go. See what happens. Kind of running out of gas here a little bit. Fireglass Mentor. Dual Fireglass Mentors. They're going to attack, and then they're going to get some cards off of it, right? And it's play, choose one of them until end of turn. Yeah, so it does nothing for them. Oh, a 5th land. Just what everybody wanted here. Yeah. I don't think think it'll matter, but let's take it. Okay. I guess I play it. Let's keep it. Descend, baby. Killed my creature. We do have full delirium here too. So they're gonna get a card. Let's see what they do with it. I could potentially sacrifice the Stalker at instant speed to get the Screaming Nemesis, which could put them in a really bad spot. I will have potentially 5 mana unless they make me discard for next turn, right? To go Ashnods plus Screaming Nemesis. I don't think Vine Lasher's going to do it. They have 1 mana here. I mean, they're going to get a couple damage, but I still don't think that actually does anything for them. And we can probably force them to block, right? Okay, so do I do it? I don't think they can kill me next turn. And I think that I would rather have a Screaming Nemesis back. Double check on the old legendary there. Sure, I'll take the bat because it was a jerk to me. They've got to block a Harvester too, right? Okay. I guess I'll just put them on 1. I don't think they can sweep the board. I think this just makes the most sense. Like with these guys out, there's just not really anything they can do. They've got to do 12 damage to me here. And I think that's a tall order for this deck. You are being hunted. I love laughing at my own humor. I'm sorry. I'm the only one here. You commit a crime. Okay. During your turn. Yeah. I guess they just want to go out on their own terms. Great game. Boom. Let's go. Baldacvis Severus. I don't know why I decided to pronounce that one. Okay, on the draw. Let's see what this deck can do. It's a great curve. Starting out with black. We'll have everything on curve, which is really nice. And some serious card selection depending on what we're up against. I think we have to get rid of... Doesn't matter. Take my land. Start here into the Gorehound. I don't think this card's going to be able to get it done against us. Gotta make sure and try and draw some cards. Can I draw cards in this deck? Really? Another one? Should I throw another land away? I'm really tempted. I can't really, though. I think I'll just play them. I'll just throw away the mutt. I mean, it is what it is. We'll keep these. Okay, then. Damn, now I wish I'd thrown away the stupid land. Oops, all discard. Let's go. Can they make me discard 2 cards this turn? Pretty tough, but it's definitely doable based on what they have so far, which is all 1-mana discard spells. Thoughtstalker Warlock. Yeah, I get to choose though. It's definitely the mountain. Now, will they be able to handle this at all? Do they have a kill spell is the question. There's not really much of a decision here, is there? Yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now. Balda Caves Severus. I'm gonna keep butchering that just to entertain you guys. Are they gonna curve into a Shieldred? If they do, I'm in big trouble. Take my lands. Take my lands. Watch this. I'm gonna blow them out here. Double block the Screaming Nemesis. And if they kill the Gorehound, I don't really care. I feel like... maybe I should have held it back. I feel like they're going to double block. Oh, they wanted to double block that? Okay. Then they can just have it. I don't care. We'll save this for the blowout. Kind of a waste, I guess. I don't think it'll really matter that much, although I guess it will help me with some card selection. I've just got to dodge a kill spell. The amount of lands, though. Just absolutely dastardly. Guess I'm doing this now. Now the question is, do I continue attacking into them? Trust me, you cannot run this much discard. You just can't. Like, you really cannot. I should have played Fear of Missing Out first. This is just a pure draw card. So close. What am I missing? I've got instant land creature. Okay. Any enchantment or artifact. This deck is funny. It's just all discard. I don't think that works very well in this meta. There's a lot of great things. There's a lot of great card draw. Oh, they decided to go with the discard too. I am very surprised. I'm gonna put the pressure on them. I'm gonna put out Ashnod's Harvester for the sacrifice against Lily. They're gonna double block here, right? Okay, yeah. Which I think is okay. We're just gonna go directly right here. I guess they think I'm upset about that? I don't know. Almost anything I do,
I've always hated crowds.
I can kill them. Maybe they don't know what Ashnod's Harvester does? Sucks at the end. I guess they're oopsing because they forgot about Ashnod's Harvester. Yeah, let's take one of these. They can't go for the throat this. Gotta read the cards to understand the cards. On the play, I don't think I can throw it away, right? There's no way. No turn one play, but hey, what are you gonna do? I don't think you could ever throw that away on the play with 3 lands in this draw. Turn 4, double spell potential, kill and, yep, and play something. It's just, yeah, it's nice. It's blue. This doesn't do anything for me right now. This is what I want right now, I think. They're like, what is this random card? I don't know what this is either. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room. Okay, so they're going to make some tokens here. And now we're going to just start chucking stuff in the bin. We're going to get this going pretty quick. What are we going to discard? This, we're going to discard one of these because it gets us 2 for Delirium right away. Do I want to discard the land? I don't know. No. There you go. What a play. And Menace. It's hard to block this deck. This does not give me a double spell on turn 4, though, which I do not enjoy. Oh, a Spellbook Vendor, okay. It's a nice little combo there. Like that one. Okay, we'll get the Gremlin Tamer here. I'm imagining next turn. Guess it's here. So let's... Yeah, I don't really care. They're not going to want to block with Spellbook Vendor. This is what's really making things go bad for me here. If we get that, we're in pretty good shape. And they can trade for the Scrapwork Mutt with the Goblin. I don't really care. This is a Goblin, right? Yeah. Gremlin? Sorry, Gremlin. I knew it sounded wrong when I looked at the picture. Yeah, so they're a token deck, okay? Make a lot of little tokens here with various things. I think the first thing we want to do right here is play this. We're going to discard Ashnod's Harvester. And we'll probably discard the land too, because we need some more gas here, and 4 lands is enough. So yeah, we're going to get rid of the land. Okay. Now, I can either attack with Ashnod's Harvester, or I can play another Fear of Missing Out. I think I want Fear of Missing Out. I don't need the pressure at this second, and when I play Ashnod's Harvester next turn, can potentially be used with Fear of Missing Out as well. I think this card needs to go right now. Boo Earns. I don't want to play the land, I don't think. Do I want to trade? No, I don't. Man, I think I have to play this actually. Because this and this next turn, right? It's going to be a ton of pressure. If they attack, they could be in big trouble unless they've got... I don't think they have a board wipe here, right? Enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Unlocks. So they need 5, which they can't do. This is going to be bad for me, though. So I've got to pressure them hard this turn. Like, if they have one more... Yeah, they can do it next turn, right? Enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Unlock cost you pay cost 1 less, yeah. Well, they get an ossification for one of the Fear of Missing Outs. It's pretty good. Couldn't have been too much better for them there. They have another card. I'm gonna mute cough, sorry. Okay, they are attacking. I guess they want the toy. That makes sense. I don't think any blocks here. I think we just have to pressure them hard enough that they don't have a massive armada next turn. Oh, really? And that, what the hell? That makes no sense at all. Like, it really doesn't make any sense. That just makes me want to cry. And this makes no sense in this deck. Must be blocked. Or I play Screaming Nemesis. This is not casting a spell. So we are going to go like this. You know what? Let's just play the Screaming Nemesis first anyways. So I think I really want this, right? It's going to untap the Screaming Nemesis. Sure. Get that. I think that's the best we can do. We've got Menace. We've got all kinds of things. So let's see what kind of decisions they make on the blocks, and we'll go from there. Fear of missing out gets double blocked. Yeah. That gets double blocked. Yeah. Yeah, I can't kill it anyways, right? Okay. Who's blocking this one? Yeah, they changed how block order works. You have to set it every time, right? 2 and 2, yeah, okay. I lost my delirium because of the harvester. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. I always forget that. I gotta remember that. Well, if I lose, it's my own fault. Okay, we got lifelink there. Spellbook vendor is just working me. Yeah, I don't have much time here. What can I draw that's going to really do the job for me? Enduring Innocence is a problem, right? Because it gets them life. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be it. I can threaten lethal here and make them block. I think it's... Is it this? If I play this, I'll know whether that will help me. Okay, so I've got 3 of 4. Enchantment, creature, land. So I need artifact or instant. God, I'm just... Bear with me here. I gotta try and figure out if I can make this happen. If I get some sort of instant spell... Okay, start here. Restless Vents will get me that, but it won't help. Now the question is, do I gamble with the vents? Or do I play this? I think they have to block this. And they might not be able to kill us next turn because of it, right? At least threatens lethal. They've got 8 damage on board. I'm pretty sure they can kill me, but we gotta try. I don't... They're gonna take 5. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I could do there. They should just unlock that, right? And then they get enough power to kill me. Yeah. I don't think there was anything else I could have done. Maybe I could have gambled with the Restless Vents. But I wouldn't have got Delirium anyways. It was a GG. Few too many lands. Opponent goes first. I think this is okay. The best hand I've ever had, but both of the tapped lands. Okay. I guess we're gonna get rid of a land here, right? Probably this. Like, I don't want to throw this away because this land is just amazing against a discard deck. Shuffler wants to put me up against discard decks here, I guess. But luckily we've been drawing a bunch of land. They're going to take the Virtue of Persistence. Test. I'm testing my mic. Looked like it wasn't working for a second there, and that scared me. Okay, do I just play a Virtue here then, or what? Like, I don't know. Or do I play Ashnods? I think I just play this, because this can be a great card against them in the long game. Usually these discard decks don't put a lot of pressure on you. And so it's like, you know, can you attack with manlands? Can you attack with, you know, or can you use something like Virtue of Persistence? Okay, then. They want the gremlin. They don't like the gremlin. Okay, do I really kill this though? I don't think so. I think I play a creature and then kill it next turn. Oh, discard. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I said discard there. Cut down. I guess. I'm not really want to spend a monstrous rage to save it. 4 lands. Do they have the Shieldred? That's the question. No, they just have a bandit talent. I guess I'll just throw the monstrous rage then. Guess I have to resolve it first. That probably helps. Okay, so yeah, we got to keep cards, right? We got to play lands. Try and get Virtue going, because they cannot beat Virtue. Like, they absolutely cannot beat Virtue. I save it. Oh, I want to play it. This is where you beat a discard deck, is they just run out of gas, and then you play a couple things, and you just beat them. This is going to start doing damage to me. Third bat. That's funny. Okay, they're completely out of gas. Yeah. And we just have land. I don't even know if I want to play. I think this is the best move right now, right? Here we go. Beat them down with the manlands. Keep cards in hand. Filter the cards until we get the right stuff. I don't even think I want to play a Gorehound when it really comes down to it. They've got to get a land and go Ruthless Negotiation or pull another discard piece. It's tough choice. I think I'm just going to wait. How do I beat them? I just get creatures on board, but Gorehound doesn't do a lot of damage, right? Right now we're at kind of a standstill between this and this because they're going to get 1 life back each turn. Wow. Okay. That kind of sucked. Gorehound ain't good enough. Don't come on with the Gorehounds right now. Like, give me a break. Give me a decent creature and I will win this game. Like, I will. 1 decent creature and I will win this game. Ridiculous. Like, just keep drawing friggin' Sulphurous Springs and Gorehounds. I'm gonna win this game. I promise you. It's not a real promise, but... I'm just gonna play it out, because they keep pulling. It's clearly just an all-discard deck, so... I don't think I'm gonna be able to outdraw them. I've got to just get a couple good threats on the board here. Yeah, here's where they start drawing cards on me. Beginning of your draw step, though. Okay, fine. That's just what the doctor ordered right there. Hopefully they don't have any kill spells. They may, but... I guess I'm taking a bat. They wronged me. Yeah, we're in a tough spot now because they leveled this up and we've just drawn so terribly. Like, essentially very few threats. And they've drawn every bat? Yeah, every bat. So funny. Oh, come on, man. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna lose this race too, but like, look at how many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. So, not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, but still. 9 lands, including that one. Okay, well, we play it and we see what happens. If they have another cut down, I'm in trouble. We're 1 damage away from dying. The land. Why couldn't I have drawn something with haste there? I don't think there's any way I can get out of this. No, especially not with that. It's gonna be the death of me. Another Gorehound. Good hand. Come on, 1 drop. Just more land. Yay! What am I going to play first? What are they going to do? We're going to play this. They have a counterspell. They have a counterspell. There's nothing else I can do there. Okay. Not sure why they would do that, but okay, it's a face-up deck. Turn things face up. Have fun. Really? Okay. They both have word 2. Nope, because they weren't disguised. Do I kill both of them, is the question. Do I play a Screaming Nemesis? I think I want to kill both. Let's do it this way. Whenever you turn it face up, put a counter on it. Can't remember if you can actually catch them like that, though. See what they do, I guess. They're just all about manifesting dread. I don't feel a lot of dread, actually, though. All right. Okay, so not that. It's this. So what do we have? We have 3 of 4, and we have artifact, creature, instant. We need to throw away a land. Okay. Now we can do something. See if they have something to deal with our creatures, or if they're just gonna manifest dread over and over and over again. Okay. You do you. No blocks. Okay. So it's Nemesis, right? And we've got a Violent Urge, which... Okay. We're gonna start there. I can put a lot of damage on him here. 10, 13 damage. Should I do it, or should I play Fear of Missing Out? That's the question. I think I'll wait. Play this again. Yeah. We can Alpha Strike, maybe. Although we have to be really careful about Delirium. It does make this deck a little bit harder to play, but I still think it's good. Look at how much they got. Oh man, craziness. Okay. We've got a lot of things on the go here. So let's play this. Let's Virtue 1. 6 mana. Okay, we've got 2 artifact creatures, which means I can play 1 and keep it. I think I want to play the Harvester here. Sure. I don't care. Who do I want to untap? They want to block and kill what? They're going to double block and kill something. So if we untap this, we don't lose anything. They're going to double block that. They don't want to block this, right? Okay, let's see what they do. There is a chance we can kill them depending on how they block here. Like even this, even hand that feeds. Okay. So now we've got 8, we've got 11, we've got 13. Eight, 11. Exactsies, let's go. Good hand. I'm going to keep it. We're going to start here since they played blue and white. I think Ashnod's Harvester is good. Draw it, discard it to fear of missing out. Although I do think I would rather kill this thing. I don't know. It's pretty tough. You know what? If I go this way, I can play a Stalker. And then keep up cut down. You know what? I should have just killed it because now they can cast a cheaper spell and I don't have priority on the land play. And now we do this and we kill it. And we also die too, but that's okay. Such a good card, man. Such a good card. We did descend too, which is nice. 3 mana. We're almost there. If we discard this, we will have Delirium. Should have been a 1/1. Like, truly. I think they would block. Okay, so we played this here. We discard Harvester. Okay, we got the untapped land. Do we care though? I think I'll probably play this down. I only need one Violent Urge. Stalker becomes a 3/3, which means we can do certain things with it. We can kill creatures like this one. If we want. We do have to pay 3 mana, which sucks, but they got a lot of gas here. It's going to be tough. And first strike, too. Pretty nice. Flying, first strike. Can't be blocked. Can't do anything. Oh, let's see what happens here, I guess. Okay, well, nothing to do but attack. Gonna be this one. Let's see if I can pull off huge damage here. Okay, so I think it's Monstrous Rage. So Monstrous Rage goes +2, +3, 6. It's gonna be 12 damage. Here, right? Yeah. Oh, man, if they didn't have that 7 life. Boom! Oh, yeah, I forgot. One more. Oh, I almost... Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Deck plays itself. What can I say? Thanks for watching. Let's get into the post-game wraps. I think the first thing I would do is I would actually go more all in on the explosive nature of this deck. I'd probably remove the cut downs, and I may even remove the Stalactite Stalker. I'm not 100% sure what I would put in that spot. Probably not a bunch more 1-drops, but something. You know what? Comment down below. Let me know what you think makes sense for this deck. But I do think that I really would like to focus more on going all in on what makes the deck great, which is Violent Urge, right? I'd probably take these 2 out, and I'd go 1 more Monstrous Rage, and I'd go 1 more Violent Urge, and then I think 1 more of these, or maybe 2, and I would probably get rid of Virtue of Persistence. And then these are just as good, right? They're enchantment creatures, which I think I forgot to mention in the intro. And then you don't have to worry about, you know, the issue when you play this. It's not actually an enchantment for you, so it doesn't help you with Delirium or Descend. And so I think those are the changes that I would make. And I think I forgot to talk about Hand That Feeds in the intro. So here it is. Take a look. It's just something that, you know, can be good in the deck, right? It has Menace and it's +4, or it has 4 power, and then you can do some, you know, big damage out of nowhere, right? So yeah, I think I would just go more all in on the theme, but curious to see your thoughts on this. Make sure you go play the deck and come back and comment. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.